on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Ty Azzopardi swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Two and 2.
No, inside.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Adam Hall.
At the plate, Adam Hall. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. 1 home run, 9 driven in. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Third, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Wilbus Santiago. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. Still without a home run and a dozen RBIs.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the 1st. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score.
You're out. Ball 4. Take the base.
All set for the start of the inning. And up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Hey, come on, guys.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Into the swing and a liner, and he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Davis will round first and make his way to second now, and he will lead off double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Now at the plate is Christopher Cespedes, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 6th, the catcher, Brian.
In now, Brian Pins as the first pitch. Misses to him. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Fastball at 88 that time. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Nope.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
I got the count.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Mason McCoy will be next. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Mason McCoy. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And the inning goes away. unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One hit, one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in is Erwin Roderick. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Erwin Roderick.
Here we go, guys.
And now the first pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Count still at 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Batting 9, the center fielder, John.
Hey, all right. Here we go now.
At the plate now, John Tremaine, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point.
One down, one down.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Here we go, guys.
Now batting, the left fielder, TreezAndrewz.
Into the box now, TreezAndrewz. So watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Adam Hall. Now here's the first offering, and he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Hall stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in 2017.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Abreu is there to put it away for out number 1.
Santiago.
Here we go now. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go, and it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Now batting.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Chris.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
1-0 count. Here it is.
2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run, as that'll give them the lead. And now the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Nobody here, nobody. Nope.
A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Hard sinker misses 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Saucedo comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Next up, Mason McCoy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's high.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready now is Erwin Roderick. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Here we go.
2 out, nobody on. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next to bat will be the outfielder, John Tremaine. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled off. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's
Now
done.
batting.
Still a lot of game left in this one.
Now the first pitch.
Oh, that's too high.
Party is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Yeah, we got one.
Lofted in the air out to right field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Next, it'll be Adam Hall. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hitter, Adam Hall.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Nope.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Bay Sox lead this thing 1-0. So now to the plate, Wilbur Santiago. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Barehanded for one on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Christopher Cespedes. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors. Logan Kozart is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season
Number
here.
51, Logan Kozart.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, they can break out the brooms.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Yard Goats. MLB The Show in this presentation. Ryan Rollison, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
On the ground, softly towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So next to bat will be Big Daddy, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now to bat, Fred Hunter. Trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Santiago onto the grass. So stepping in is Brian Servant.
Now
the base knocked to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Servant.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Check that out right there. I love me some of that. Staying inside the baseball, moving it the other way. Sometimes a pitcher can execute his pitch, but doesn't mean the batter can't grab a knock.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call.
The batter,
but I love
10.
how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. And now in the box,
batter, number 1.
Big Daddy singled in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A ball and a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3.
And now
Darth-Drewz, Big Daddy, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series. Breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
7-5 tonight's final. The Yard Goats wrote an important... His third...
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this two-way experiment can work?
Well, it's difficult. You know, it's interesting to take a look at, but there's a reason this doesn't get tried very often, is that it's very hard to be a big league hitter. It's very hard to be a big league pitcher. And when you're trying to do both at the same time, it really increases that degree of difficulty. I always think of a guy like Dave Winfield, who is probably the best two-way player. You know, he's drafted in football and basketball, too. Unbelievable athlete coming out of Minnesota. And the Padres took him right almost at the top of the draft. He'd struck out 15 in his last College World Series game, and they didn't even mess around with it. They just put him in the big league. They put him in the big leagues, but immediately as a hitter. So it'll be interesting. It can work, but it's that much harder than trying to just make it as a one-way player.
Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight. The first of this 3-game weekend series. Bowie attempt to end a 6-game loop. Kevin Smith gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit...
Next, here is Drew Big Daddy. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips.
Baby. See it.
First offering. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. Now the 1-0 gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Hunter, base runner at first with 1 out.
Come on, big guy, get the
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Softly hit to the left side, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
3. He's out. 3.
So next to hit is Drew Big Daddy, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Even though he's batting right-handed in this particular bat, this guy swings it from both sides of the plate. Numbers pretty much the same across the board. A terrific hitter, right-handed in this at-bat, but if you try to switch this guy around from the left side, he can do some damage also.
Line toward the alley in left center, and there's their first hit of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Todd Zinnigy, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Any way you can.
1 and 2, here it is. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Up next, Adam Paul.
Now
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adam Paul.
One out.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 0-0. And now here is Wilbur Santiago. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, here is Drew Big Daddy, singled in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Custodio is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high-velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on.
Leading off for the Bay Sox, the right fielder.
Swing and a liner. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Next to dig in, Drew Big Daddy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Adam Paul. 10. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Paul.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Tremaine at third. Azapardi at second with 1 away. Hit down the line at first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead.
So the next to bat will be Drew Big Daddy. He's 1 for 4 so far. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, the bottom fell out of it.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, drive him in front. Easy. Here we go.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? One there. Relay to Davis, and indeed it's a double play.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
First for the
Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Yard Goats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Peter Lambert notches his 3rd win of the year.
They left 17 runners on base.
Minor League Baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. Bowie hope to put a lid on their 7. Now it'll be Drew Big Daddy as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
And a dive, but he's back in there. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax.
And stepping in, Christopher Cespedes, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. The second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this
ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Mundell, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Mundell.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Tremaine is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So here is Miles Jones. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Miles Jones.
Get a good one up there, huh? Let's go now, one time.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
Round it hard.
McCoy has got it, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3. Next to hit, Christopher Cespedes.
The right fielder, Christopher.
And here's the 3-2 from him. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Drew Big Daddy. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
0-1 count and the pitch. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Yeah, good one up there, huh?
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, Drew Big Daddy. He flew out in his last debut. first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. From the belt, the pitch. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And they pitch out. Out here, but nothing's going on.
Rip it up.
A 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brian Mundell. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. No runs, a hit, 2 left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. So now into the box is Drew Big Daddy, singled in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And now the first pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down. Stepping in once again is Eli Simmons.
Baseman,
he was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Simmons.
3-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in will be Gunnar Henderson.
The
comes to the
designated
plate
hitter,
as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Henderson.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Yard Goats led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Chris Lewandowski notches his third win of the year. Spencer Watkins was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. The team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Next up is Drew Big Daddy, batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Big Daddy.
First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. They've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper.
Next to hit is Drew Big Daddy. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Stepping in next, Drew Big Daddy. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. Now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in as the DH, the switch hitter, Drew Big Daddy. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say they never question the streak. And these
game.
It is an honor for me. There's basically nobody better qualified to talk about what it's like as a two-way player than legendary softball star Jenny Finch, who joins me now. Jenny, when you were coming up, what was it like for you? How did you deal with people